Hey everybody, it's Highly Alchemist, and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario. In the last episode, we had to turn Mount Lava Lava, and we covered like some of the first half of it, and we also got the Ultra Hammer. In this episode, we are, well, I'd say finish off the rest of Mount Lava Lava. Because, like, one thing I do gotta say though is that I was originally gonna, like, just do 2 more episodes of this one, where I would just have like the second half of Mount Lava Lava, and then the last one would be the boss fight. When I did that initially, it actually ended up being, well, I mean, I did record like about 15 minutes, I think. I can't remember. I think it was 15 minutes. Because like as you can see here, this video is like almost a half-hour long. You can see right there. Yeah, I originally recorded the first part of it like for about I think it was 15 minutes long. I can't remember. And then after I did a lot of the editing just by cutting off the enemy fights, the video ended up being 6 minutes long, and I was like, no, that's not gonna be enough for an episode. So I figured, you know, fuck it, and just went ahead and because the end of the video got me all the way till the entrance to the boss room, which is where I ended up that last part of the video, or the first session. And then since it was 6 minutes long, I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll just record the boss fight, and I'll just make all that into one episode. So there we go. And of course, it ended up being so long because spoiler alert, the boss fight is gonna be long. Well, I mean, the other half of the video is actually gonna be very long because a spoiler warning, the boss fight is, well, actually, no, I don't want to say it now. It's just going to be 2. I mean, I'd rather just wait till I get to the boss fight. I might have just out there, but bottom line is, it's a pretty long boss fight, coupled with some kind of a certain section that I would have to do, and then we have that peach interlude as well. So that's why it just ended up being so long because of it. Yeah. So you'll just see me just acting like I was kind of jump cutting there in the middle of this episode. Well, it's because I just decided to just combine it to one episode. And also that second half of the episode, I did several recording attempts, and well, the reason for that is because well, for one thing, oh, actually, I'll just get to that when after I get on the boss fight, because well, it probably would have been a good time to actually just talk about that. It's just something that actually really pissed me off so much. That, and also because I had a couple of failures, which I'll get to as well. But yeah, I had to do like several recording attempts because of it, and it was getting really frustrating for me, and well, especially if I mean, maybe it'd just be somewhat frustrating if I'm just playing the game by myself, but like, in the scope of a Let's Play, it's even more so, and then I would have to do the whole thing all over again. Well, I guess the same thing would have happened if I wasn't really doing a Let's Play of this, if I was just, basically, just playing all by myself. But yes, this is, just about, yeah, about the longest one that I've had to do. Well, that's what I think, though, because I think, oh yeah, I would recommend using bow for this, because, like, you want to do so very quickly, because then you don't want to get squished by that. Oh, God. You know, it's kind of another joke. He's just flat like paper, but, or just flying like that, but how the hell did that not kill him? Barely nicked me. Dude, are you really that much made of steel or something? Not just your shell, because, like, oh yeah, watch. After if I go along this way, he's gonna come back, all fine, like he was, like good as new, like he was never injured in the first place. Seriously though, how did you not die? And how is there not like blood ever? Oh, well, I mean there can't be blood though, because you know it's a Mario game. Unless there was there though, because I mean I know Mario did have. I know. Okay, I know you guys are probably just gonna call me crazy for this, but like I do know that Mario's had a handful of times where there were some mature themes or some dark elements. I mean, we can't really. I mean, there's some dark stories like you know, I mean, the storyline of Mario and Luigi Partners of Time, even though it doesn't work quite that well in my opinion. And Super Paper Mario, which is, like, you know, especially interesting. And I mean, there are also some other stuff where they managed to get away with, like, some that wouldn't fit well in a Mario game. I mean, for Christ's sakes, we have a certain boss in Super Mario Odyssey that clearly looks like it belongs in a Dark Souls game. But I'll get to that when I, well, God knows how long from now if I actually eventually do a Let's Play of Super Mario Odyssey, which will be like decades from now. Okay, maybe not so much decades. It wouldn't be that long, but who knows. So anyways, yeah, almost about 6 minutes. I think this is where, like, I was initially going to end off this episode, where it was just, you know, just gonna make that an episode, but just, like I said, it ended up being too short. And so I decided to just combine the boss fight into just with this episode. Also, I forgot to mention, I do apologize for the slight little delay right there. And yeah, you see, I just kind of edited it right there to where I have Gambaria because, well, that's where I originally was supposed to end off the video, but then I decided, you know what, it's too short for an episode, so let's just go ahead and just get right to the boss fight. Just make it all to one episode. Anyway, hi there. Weird piranha plant that's somehow in a volcano.
You made it, Mario! You guys, bad guys come to steal Star Spirit. Bad guys will come to steal Star Spirit gets hurt. We don't let it happen, no. We trap Star Spirit. We get this volcano. Volcano is ours. Good deal. We make things hot for you. We beat you, Mario.
For a second, I made it sound just like Yoda.
Beat you, I will.
Anyway, so here we have Lava Pirahna, but first we're going to get the talent tree of the Lava Bud. Lava Buds are little flowers branching out from the main stem of the Lava Pirahna. They love it in the lava. Yeah, if you were a fire player, you'd love it in there too. You're making it sound weird, dude. They blow small seeds or other projectiles to attack. The small Lava Buds' attack power is 4. Alright, so, yeah, the Lava Buds, they're kind of a nuisance, so, like, I would recommend just kind of awakening them. Well, just by damaging them first, because, yeah, if you're much better than me when it comes to blocking attacks, which I, of course, thankfully I did that time, yeah, I want to block the attacks because those guys, when they breathe the fireballs at you, they fucking hurt. But let's get the entry for the Lava Pirahna right here. Alright, Lava Piranhas. They're plants that can somehow survive in lava. Somehow. Max HP is 48, attack power is 5 to 0. They blow out huge balls of fire to attack. That is one big flower. Wow. No shit, Sherlock. But yeah. Yeah, once they blow out their fireballs right at you, these things, they hurt. So, I would recommend, well, I would definitely recommend just blocking the attack. And actually, as a matter of fact, don't do it like I did. I'm only doing that because I'm, well, you know, for the sake of the Let's Play, if I did say I was going to be doing the talent trees of all the enemies, and, well, look what's happening to me now. So for this boss fight, I would highly recommend that you bring Sushi out. Sushi is definitely your best bet against this boss. Because her water attacks, well, the Lava Piranhas, you know, especially weakened by the water attacks, and also the ice attacks, which is why I would also recommend you equip the ice power badge. But yes, another reason to go for Sushi is because, well, this right here. When you have Sushi out, and yeah, like I said, don't do what I do with just having your bar out just a tattle. I'm doing that, you know, for the LP. But you know, if you guys are not Let's Playing this, or you know, or even if you are doing Let's Play this game and you prefer not to, which is fine. I do it though because, well, you know, I just do it for the sake of it. But anyway, yeah, I would highly recommend you have Sushi out. And the very first thing you want to do when you're going against this boss is use the water block. That will be very beneficial to you. Oh, of course, I mean, if you have the Defense Plus badge, which I don't have it equipped because I don't have enough badge points, but I will eventually. But at the moment, I don't, so either way, I would highly recommend that you have Sushi use the water blocking you first. Because that will really help a lot, and, you know, it will really save your ass for this here. Because like I said, those attacks from Lava Pirahna and their Lava Buds especially, they hurt. And what you can do, yeah, as you can see here, I did, you also want to go ahead and lower the HP of those, lava buds, and after that, they will be stunned. Like, they basically just shrivel up like that right there, or in the paper aesthetics case, just crumple up or wrinkle up right there. And yes, I know, oh, and I screwed up at that time. I mean, I could have sworn I pressed the A button at that time. I mean, I tried pressing it, and my timing was off for some reason. My timing's always off, well, especially when I block the attacks. But, yeah, I could have sworn I pressed the A button. And yes, I know it does cost a lot of FP, so I would also recommend having some Ceres with you, and I was a little too impatient right there and kind of let the meteor reach its peak, and so just went all the way down. So as long as you have a good strategy for this against this boss fight, then you should be fine. Like I said, Sushi is always your best bet against Lava Pirahna because, you know, they're weakened by water somehow. Not going by the Pokemon logic where grass types are strong against water type attacks. Alright, and so, once for all, we have defeated... why was I not getting the paper? What's going on? Why did the music stop? Oh, shit. Oh, God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? This would be the first and actually the only boss fight where we had second phase. So yeah, 2 phases for this boss fight. And that was the reason why this video ended up being long, because, well, this is actually what I meant when I was saying the boss fight's long, because, well, he actually has 2 phases. That's the reason why. So yeah, and in this phase, he does get stronger. Mario, you shan't fight alone. Colorado to the rescue! Hiya! Well, gee, thanks, man. That is very helpful. I so appreciate everything that you do for me. Yeah, Colorado, you are, I can never go on like this without you. You are, I am so happy that you've done this. I knew I could count on you forever and ever with just, literally fucking right up there when you're trying to provide help and not doing anything whatsoever. I really appreciate you, dude. I do. And yeah, as you can see here, because how poorly I'm doing, I'm actually kind of spamming the healing items and also the refresh because, well, I'm kind of in a crisis. Well, that's because of my own kind of forward design choices. But anyway, I was going on a lot of topic right there. So in the second phase, Lava Pirahna does get stronger. Like you see the fireballs going around, or the fire going around them. And so, unless you have the ice power badge equipped, touching or jumping on the Lava Pirahna will get you burned. So yeah, you want to make sure you do have the ice power equipped if you want to take a jump on Lava Pirahna. And they also, and the Lava Buds will have new moves as well. Like they will have their they'll have their projectiles come out like that right there, and then the next turn, then they'll just come charging right at you, and they also do hurt. So that you also want to be careful. You can also still stun them if you want to, but they'll eventually get right back up, so it's probably not worth it. I would still recommend just defeating the Lava Pirahna itself and not so much the buds. But yeah, as long as you know what you're doing. And also, one thing I would also highly suggest as well, I didn't do it because, well, you know, for one thing, I'm kind of a masochist and just going in my kind of way, but you know, people do things their way, and, you know, if you want to do the best way, if you upgraded Sushi to the Ultra Ring, then that's actually, you know, this boss fight will be an absolute cakewalk if you do that, because Sushi does have an ability that we'll get to later on that will basically just nuke everything. But with that, we have now, once and for all, and no more tricks, we quite literally, we finally did it. Lava Pirahna has been down! And so, despite my rather poor attempt right there, or my little effort, yeah, we defeated Lava Pirahna, and so we have a level, and so that's where I go ahead and upgrade my BV, or badge points. Go back to that banner then. Well, that's that then. Now there's nothing between us and some treasure, eh? Let's go! Well, actually, we're focusing on the real treasure, which is just right there. Yes, that little ball of light right there. Oh, with that, we see our next star spirit that's kind of trapped in this card, and so let's walk up to it. And at long last, we have now finished Chapter 5. We have now reached the end of the chapter. Yay! Also, I interrupt myself right there. Sorry for the delay, because for the past few days, I've had a bit of a cold, and so I wasn't able to do any recording, but I'm better now. Venturing deep into the steaming Mount Lava, Mario and friends plucked the Lava Pirahna and rescued the 5th star spirit, Mist Star, from a fiery fate. But the treasure Colorado is looking for is yet to be found. Wherever could it be? What's that? Something strange is going on around here. Wait, what? What is going on, you may ask? Oh, right. That's right. Who else knew? Yeah, it can't be a volcano level without the volcano itself erupting. Mario, this way! We must hurry! Yep, of course. I knew it. Of course it would happen. Alright, so first, before we do that, though, since we probably won't run into any fire enemies for quite a long time, we'll go ahead and unequip the Ice Fire badge, and then, I'm gonna go ahead and equip the Defend Plus badge, because, well, I do need more defense within me. Probably could go for the Power Plus, but, well, for now, I'm just gonna go for Defend Plus, especially when, you know, later on, when the difficulty spikes, and the enemies get a little stronger and, you know, and all that there. The treasure doesn't seem to be anywhere around here. God, where could it be? I thought he said, God, where could it be? Eh. But now, I don't think you can really get away like stuff like that in a Mario game.
Aha! Treasure! No, it's some sort of starfish.
Well, we're not in the water, duh. It be a starfish.
This won't do. The adventure's never over until the treasure is found. Ah, yes, of course. Perhaps that horrible fiery monster had it and was hiding it somewhere. Yes, that's it. I'll just run back and check. What's this trembling then? Probably nothing. Kids with fireworks, no doubt. Now, under that treasure...
Dude, you are, without doubt, one of the biggest idiots I would ever have come to know. How is he even married?
That's lava, isn't it? It's coming near. No, the treasure is still here. I just know it.
Mario, this volcano is going to erupt any time now. Well, duh. It's far too dangerous to go back the way you came. We have to escape another way. Well, we see the first sentence right there, just literally right next to us. I feel a slight wind coming from this cracked wall. There could be a room beyond. Mario, can you blow up this wall? Well, yeah, of course I can. I got somebody for the job like that. Yeah, Colorado, you might want to just, you know, forget about the treasure. We're in danger. We're trying to escape. We don't want to be burned to a crisp and have our flesh melted off. Mario, hurry! The lava's getting higher! I mean, you know, think about what happened to Bowser later on in the later Mario game. Yeah, it literally does happen. That's one of the dark aspects that it goes to.
Ah, I knew it! At last, the treasure is right there! So close! Can't resist! By the stars, I'll risk my life for that treasure!
You know, dude, something tells me that, you know, you are married, but yet you are very neglectful. You actually neglect your wife and, you know, your familial duties just for the sake of treasure. I think you're pretty much married to your treasure. No wonder you've been having issues with your wife a lot. You know, I guess because of that. I mean, maybe she might be wanting to meet other people. Who knows? Because of your neglectfulness. But anyways, so yeah, we've escaped, and so that little indicator there means we have a beach interlude. I mean, what's an end of chapter with that one, right? So let's see what she's gonna do right now. Hey, Tweak! How would you feel about sneaking out of here again? Shall we try? Princess Peach, you've gotten so bold! And here I thought you were gentle and delicate. Oh, I am delicate. I'm behaving like a delicate princess, just like the ministers taught me to. I love to be delicate. Oh, okay. I believe in you, Peach. You're the princess. Anyway, let's go for it. Yeah, just to show how delicate. Yeah, we're just playing more Metal Gear here. Actually, I do want to go ahead and talk about, like, what exactly happened and why, another reason why there's those delays and what was, causing all those recording attempts. Right after I defeated the boss, right after I defeated Lava Pirahna, my N64 console, for some fucking reason, decided to reset itself. And so, because I haven't saved my progress, I had to do this whole shit all over again. Yeah, I did. had to do it all again. All the struggles I had to do. Because I already defeated the Lava Pirahna. And my N64 decided to reset itself. God damn it. Oh, yes, and I fucked up right there because, well, I don't even know their patterns there, and, I didn't think it was going to turn around, but, you know, I figure I just going, maybe just to show it off, you know, what happens if they actually catch you, then, yeah, just to, you know, show off what it looks like. But, yeah, this is what happens if you do get caught by the guards. Yeah, I don't think I've ever shown this off, but, you know, seeing as though I did it by accident, I was like, you know, why not? Might as well. Just for the sake of this LP. But anyway, so yeah, it was right after I defeated Lava Pirahna, and then after I got to the end of chapter segment, that's when my N64 decided, fuck you, I'm just gonna go reset myself because I can. And I was pissed off because of that. The fact that I had to do this whole thing all over again. And so I did another recording attempt, and I actually died to the Lava Pirahna, and so yeah. So yeah, that was it. That was why it was kind of delayed. But anyway.
Oh, Princess Peach, how did she get out? King Bowser's really gonna flip his wig if we don't take her back to her room.
Now, hang on just a second. Get a grip on yourself, okay? No need to panic. She can't get out of the castle anyway. And besides, what do you think about asking Princess Peach to participate in our little game? She'd be ideal, and we need a third person.
Yeah. Yeah. You might be onto something.
Okay, let's do it. Princess Peach, have you been listening? Come this way. We won't tell King Bowser about your escape if you help us with this little game we're playing. Ooh, a game. Wonder what that could be.
We're set up right over here.
And what is this game, you pray tell? Oh no! Princess Peach! Oh! Koopa Core presents the 64th Trivia Quiz on... 64? You've been doing this 64 times, but you just went up... Your next castle just went up this guy. How? How'd you do that 64 times? I mean, I know it's because, you know, the N64 and all that, but still. Alright, let's get right to it. I'm gonna ask you 10 questions. Alright, so basically, this right here, it's basically a little quiz game. So, what that entails is that, the, Hammer Brother will, give you a question that you want to answer. And so, when you know the answer, you want to quickly press the A button to be able to, get your call. And, you know, same how it goes, just answer the question correctly, and then you may move up. And whoever has the most points is the winner. And you get 2 prizes, too. 1 for participating, 1 for winning. Anyway, first question is, boss that we just defeated. Yeah, of course, Lava Pirahna. We just defeated that guy, so it should be easy. Alright, next question. Where did Master Hufflepuff imprison the Star Spirit? And, yeah, I literally pressed the A button, but then somehow he got there before me. Now, fun fact, these trivia questions, most of them will actually give you the kind of questions like where the next Star Spirit is. So those are actually hints for the next chapter. And so, yeah, because usually the Peach interludes will just basically tell you, like, you know, exactly where Mario's going to go next, or basically hints for the next chapter. The same thing applies here, only in quiz form. And so, you basically just answer the question, and so, like, basically most of them are just, you know, stuff for, you know, this place called Flower Fields, which is, of course, yep, as you would know, where the next chapter is gonna take place. Now, some of those, like this one, for instance, are also gonna be trick questions. Like, you know, they're gonna be asking you, like, hey, who's the coolest guy around? Well, you know, if you try to select Mario, which you probably thought would be the correct answer, well, guess what? It's not. It's not the correct answer. We'll get to that, because I don't think we haven't gotten to that one yet. Alright, question 7 was the name of the most admirable... Okay, yeah, see, this guy right, just outright cool. Now, the correct answer for this one is not Mario, Bowser. Yeah, that right there is a trick question. If you thought it's going to be Mario because, well, he's a protagonist, well, this is actually a question said by one of Bowser's minions, you know, the Koopa Troopa. So, because of that, then you're going to have to answer Bowser because, well, you know, that's how they think of him. Alright, question 9. The name of the area just out of the post office. Yeah, the flower garden. Just that right there. And the final question. Question 10. Where is Peach's castle now? Well, that one we already know. We've been knowing that here. For a second, I thought they were one of the answers was gonna be, like, you know, in space, but if it's like on Bowser's castle, then yeah, it's true because you'll see Bowser's castle just right on the bottom. And the winner is Princess Peach. Yeah, just as long as you have the most points. I mean, even if the other participants actually do get the speak up and get the right answer, well, the only thing that matters is that you just have the most points. So if you have the most points, then you know, then you should be able to get the prize, and that's the jam and jelly that we got. Unfortunately, though, we can't really bring the jam and jelly over because, well, after this, then Bowser's just gonna come. Spoiler warning. So after the next chapter and in the next page interlude, we'll have to go to the magic chest and put the jam and jelly in. And we also got a sneaky parasol, which will be quite useful to us, especially for some of those sections. For the participation art. Uh-oh. Oh, there's Bowser.
Huh? What are you all doing? Hey, it looks fun. I'm gonna join in.
I hate to break it to you, Bowser, but, I keep on not noticing the sweat drops from Peach.
What? You've already finished? Oh, I've all the rotten luck. Gah! Princess Peach, what's she doing here? She sneaked out again. Ugh. You, take Princess Peach back to her room, now!
Yes, sir. Sorry, Princess Peach. No! Well, at least I apologize. I mean, that's cool, at least. I mean, props to them for that. Anyway, we're out. We are out of the volcano.
Oh, woe is me, my beautiful treasure.
Listen to you. No treasure in the world is more valuable than life. Be thankful you escaped. To think, this island was put in terrible peril because of the meddling Bowser's men. I think it will work out okay. The eruption will subside and Lava Island will be just the same as it used to be.
But...
You know, I'm sure your wife is already signing divorce papers right about now because of your neglectfulness. I know. Just a few more to go. Name is Mistar. Let me grant you power that will help you along. Alright, this next power is actually probably one of the most useful ones, if not the most useful. Star Energy is now 1 up to 5, and Mario can now use Smooch, a new Star Spirit power. With Smooch, you can restore Mario's HP. So yeah, it's actually a much better version. Well, I mean, the only difference is that it doesn't really restore your FP, but it does restore your HP, which is probably more important, honestly. But yeah, it's very useful and very helpful as well. I think it costs 2 star points. I'm not sure if I said it right and paid attention. Maybe it does.
Oh, I was so close. The treasure, right there. And then it gets saved and yelled at by some sort of blooming great starfish. Oh, great. Yeah, I can already imagine that my wife is already signing my those divorce papers. Ugh.
Yeah, you have such a sad life right there. Maybe she's talking to another Koopa. Okay, I'll stop with the dark jokes. That's how good a turfer right there at the moment. Anyway, so before we end off this video, there's actually one more thing we're doing. Actually, as a matter of fact, even though it may seem silly at first, and I actually cut that off right there because I actually got lost around in the jungle, but yes, the treasure, thankfully, is actually escaped from the volcano because it just spat itself out and just landed right there. And so, yeah, that's actually the treasure that Colorado was looking for that he values more than his wife. Okay, I did say I was going to stop. Even though it may seem silly at first, you are actually required to get the volcano vase and bring it over to Colorado, which we're doing now.
Mario, good heavens, it's a treasure! How on earth did you... Well, I suppose that's of no consequence right now. You're giving it to me.
Well, even though we're stupid, not very helpful, I mean, I guess I pity you just a little bit. God, that was a little harsh. Anyway, so yeah, the reason you're going to want to give this to him, because, you know, it may seem silly at first, but, like, it actually is required to get the treasure and then bring it to him for, you know, for plot progression. Yeah, this is a plot required kind of thing. And the reason for that, because when you give it to him, he'll give you a magical seed. I think that's what it was called when he gave it to you. And, of course, we are definitely going to need that magical seed for something. And what for? Well, I mean, we're not going to use it right away, though, because, well, as you may have already guessed, that could be something for the next chapter, but you know, as usual, like we always do after each chapter's done, we're going to be doing post-chapter cleanup, so, like, but yeah, we got the magical seed, and so that is what we are definitely going to be needing for, you know, some for the next chapter. But yeah, like I said, first thing we're going to do, we're just going to be doing some, you know, post-chapter cleanup, like, you know, like always. First, we'll just, the first thing we're gonna do, well, in the next episode, it's gonna be, back to doing, Toad Town Sewers, because we have some more, progression through that now that we have the Ultra Hammer, and then, episode after that, then we'll do the more cleanup and all that stuff, so, that's what we'll do, so, I'm gonna go ahead and, call an episode here, so, yeah, next time we'll do all that, so, until next time, see you guys later.